First and foremost, Senator, what is your grouse with the bill? You have a general summary of your grouse with the bill.
Yes, two of them or three. One, which is very important, is the timing.
Okay.
I disagree with the timing.
You don't think it's the right time to present the bill?
Yeah, because Nigerians are struggling to survive. And whether you like it or not, because most of these people think that I don't know anything. So this time around, my discussion will be on a local basis, supposing I didn't go to school. These reforms that you're talking about, Nigeria has some issues. Let's say like it's sick. And the president is the doctor. You go to the doctor or you choose your doctor and you tell him that, look, I'm suffering from malaria, stomach pain, and most of it is hunger. So, and I'm hungry, very, very hungry. So is it right for him just to say, okay, give him anesthesia, let's operate on him? He will die. Or if he doesn't have enough blood in his body, and you are saying that he should donate some blood, that is like tax. Tax is like, okay, look at you, I was here with you. I said, look, this problem with taxation is like, okay, they are going to take away. But if you allow me, feed me well, and that is Nigeria, and I'm okay, there will be too much blood in my body that I need to go and donate some even. So you don't even have to ask me. Our forefathers were paying taxes. In the north, we pay taxes. So it's not like we are being running away from taxes. We pay taxes. Nigerians, every responsible tax will want to pay tax, but the timing is wrong. That is number one.
Okay.
Number two, there is
so just before you move forward, the timing, when do you think would have been right to present this bill?
When there is no hunger, when people are living, not surviving. Look at what is happening in America. Before they swear in Donald Trump. Didn't you hear him? I sent you that he said he's going to cut taxes because of inflation. Are we not having inflation? Inflation is going up. We're supposed to cut taxes. Ghana here that are neighbors, they are cutting taxes. They reduced their VAT from 17% to 3%. Go and check it. They have abolished airline ticket VAT. They have abolished, tax on imported spare parts. They have abolished several taxes in Ghana here.
I imagine that the proposition
so
that
they are moving. Wait now.
Yeah.
You should move from tax reform to first in Nigeria. What we need to do is to reform the government. Part of it. Go and check our personal and overhead expenditure for this 2024 is about 50 to 60% of the budget itself. We are here in November. 20% of the budget has not been implemented. But if you check the recurrent expenditure, it has been exhausted. So that means over 15 to 20 trillion is going into personnel, debt service, recurrent expenditure. Go and check. This is not to be.
But Senator,
we should reform the government. Number one, reform not only executive, reform the government holistically. Then number two,
including your Senate.
Yes, my salary.
Maybe reduce the Senate, the National Assembly to one unicameral. Is that how to go?
That is okay with me if it will reduce costs and it will make a difference. The only problem with that kind of government is that you have a one-way role, Like now, the advantage of bicameral legislature is that we have passed this to second reading.
Yeah.
If the House of Rep doesn't pass it, it's as good as nothing.
So the other thing, you said two things. First of all, is the timing. But I also want to
give you the second one.
Yeah, on the part that you mentioned about some of the items that should be exempted. Just for a moment, sir. One of the some of the items you talked about in exemption, that in the case of Ghana, but the proposition in this bill seems to exempt most of what the average and the poor will buy.
That is food. That is not
essentials.
True. That is not true.
That is what is in that bill.
That is what they are saying now. This is what I'm telling you. Which one will you take?
I've read the bill too.
But I'm telling you, no.
What you read?
You misinterpreted the bill.
Maybe the copy you read is different from the one
same. Are you one of those who think that you are more knowledgeable than myself?
You finished from Ohio, Senator.
Yes.
Why didn't you go to an American university?
So you see?
I finished here.
Sit down and listen. Number 2, because I've been a teacher, sir.
For 20 years?
Yes.
I taught for 4 years. So we might be in the...
5 times, I taught 5 times. But on a serious note, number 1 is the timing, wrong timing. Number 2 is the issue of derivation, which is there.
Derivation is a
Number 3 is the issue of VAT.
Okay.
And number 4 is the buy-in and lack of consensus and the buy-in of Nigerians. And you are just coming back to the Senate to say we should do something. No, we can't do anything. They have to go. Wait now. This is my problem with you. I will go.
Hold on now.
Listen to me now.
Because when you mentioned the issue of consensus, I thought the third reading is going to be the public.
No, that is not it. You are doing the thing. They are doing it in the reverse. I told them. They are doing it in the reverse. All this issue now wouldn't have even come up if they had started with the governors, with the traditional rulers, and then it's executive bill. Does it say it's a presidential bill, or is it supposed to be presidential bill? It's supposed to be executive bill. Are we saying it's only when you say it's executive bill and you don't have the buy-in of the executive of the state? Is it complete?
So they didn't carry them along.
Yes, that is where the problem is. I don't have problem. We have been doing this thing to the extent that they call us rubber stamp. If you bring the right thing, if the president comes up with the right thing, we'll take it and pass it. If it is in the interest of Nigerians, if Nigerians are happy with it. But they are trying to do dilly-dallying with it. I'm watching, but my voice is here. I have said it. I'm a senator. I can't disown what happened this afternoon, but I had my say. When we are to pass it, I spoke, and my position is clear. And Dixon spoke, and he made his position. And then the MT Mongono from my state spoke. He trashed what I said, calling it academic exercise. So be it. But the whole world knows the position of Ndume. It's not personal. It's because I'm privileged to be a senator from the poor. Anything less to me is tantamount to betrayal. You understand? But that is not to say that you are not entitled to your own position. I just hope and pray that this position I'm taking is what my constituents, and I have been receiving calls since yesterday.
That's your constant say, because there are those who think that Ndume is just pushing an agenda.
Which agenda?
There are those, the anti-Tinubu agenda.
No. Look, I'm more Tinubu than most of them, because most of them are dependents. And